What is up, everybody? This is No Continues, your favorite video game discussion podcast. My name is Juice, and I'm, of course, joined by my good friend and co host, Boonzo.
Hello, hello.
On the show today, we're going to be talking about that Nintendo Direct from September. We're going to be
Yep.
talking about all the games, everything, break it all down for you. And we're going to talk about the discussions afterwards, what the rest of the next 6 months are looking like now for Nintendo, and is the criticism valid? Are people valid in their anger? Are they overreacting like the internet does? Ben, how are we doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm a little bit tired, but other than that, I'm doing fantastic. How about you, Juice? How are you feeling?
Doing good, doing good. Very busy, very, very busy, but glad that we're here. Glad to talk about the Nintendo Direct. A little bit later for us, but I feel like I've really digested this, really sunk into this. There's a lot to
good
get
word.
into.
Yep.
Yeah, digest it. Yeah, really.
Because there's a lot to talk about, to be fair. There's a lot of games to talk about. We won't go into too much details on each and every one of them, but there is quite a lot of games on the list.
Yeah, I think as far as the amount of games, I've seen people complain a little bit, and we'll talk about it, but I thought there's quite a substantial list of new games and updates to talk about. So we're going to blow through all the major ones in order, and then talk about sort of the people who feel like this Direct wasn't very good. We got a lot to get into.
Yes, sir.
But before we get into the Direct reaction, this week we had the major announcement from Nintendo of America. Doug Bowser, he is leaving Nintendo of America. He has been the president for the last 6 years. He's been with the company for 10. And he is leaving at the end of 2025. Devin Pritchard, a Nintendo veteran, she is going to be taking over in 2026. She's been with Nintendo for almost 20 years, so she has got a lot of veteran experience. Nothing. This was a little bit shocking. It seemed a little quick for me. I've seen some mixed takes online. I've seen some people say Doug is a bad president. I've seen people say Doug is fine. I think he was fine.
He's okay, I mean, it depends. Because I know we've talked about it a little bit this week, and I wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't want to straight up trash him, because for me, when I think about Doug Bowser, is the guy who implemented variable pricing on Switch 2 games, which is honestly terrible, and the guy who said yes to game keycards. That's what I think about when I think about Doug Bowser. Is it really his fault? I don't know. He was never there. He was never present anywhere. He made 2 appearances in Nintendo Directs. He made 2 public appearances during his 5 years of presidency at Nintendo. For me, all I can think about when I think about Doug Bowser is bad things, because all of the decisions that were made for the Switch 2 are not the greatest, in my opinion. But at the same time, he's not Nintendo of Japan, so I mean, I think they cook the decisions in Japan, and they ask Doug Bowser for their opinion. But does he really have an opinion? Against Japanese CEOs, I don't know. In my opinion, it's just whatever. That's what I think when I think about Doug Bowser. But I
think the big thing with Doug Bowser is his job, clearly, when he became president in 2019, was to make sure that the Switch was still going well in North America, and to make sure that the Switch 2 launch was done all right in North America. He did those 2 things, and now he's probably just
and now
okay,
he's just
I'm good.
I feel like he's leaving before, because I just said, the decisions that he took for peripherals or game prices and stuff like that, I think it's about to shit the bed, unfortunately, especially with game key cards, because nobody wants to buy them. I think he wants to go before everything shits the bed, because I think he foresees it, unfortunately. I'm not saying that Nintendo's going to go bankrupt or anything. They're still going to be a profitable company, that's for sure. But I think like I don't think it's going to go as well as the Switch did because of those two things, in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like it's a kind of like I'm going before everything just hits the fan, you know? Or so
yeah,
that's what I
think
feel
the
like.
big thing with Doug, and I think people criticize him for just not being as front facing as Reggie, and that's fair. I think I would like to hear more interviews and more takes from Nintendo of America's president. If this new one does it, it's hard to be as charismatic
as Reggie.
And the thing is, Reggie was with the company for almost like 20 years, so you saw him a lot just for the fact that he was there for a long time. Doug was clearly a businessman.
Yeah, he was the corporate man, you know?
Yeah.
He was the micromanaging nice. Corporate man. No, I'm exaggerating, but, you know, he looked like that way, in a way, you know?
Yeah. According to Kid and Krista, he was very nice in person to person. I don't think being in public he was comfortable with. It clearly wasn't something he was good at, like Reggie. And like you were saying, Nintendo of America only has so much pull. It's really the Japanese side that does everything. Nintendo of America just has to find a way to market it and maybe provide pushback, but it's kind of hard to tell how much is done these days. But yeah, that's basically it for Doug. We'll have Devin Pritchard taking over in
I think it's
January.
A good thing though, having a female CEO or female president. I think it's gonna I think it's gonna be not better, but I think it's I mean, I don't think
it is.
I don't think it's gonna be hard to be better though than Doug. Like
than Doug, sure.
Yeah, like as you were talking about Reggie being so charismatic and everything, but Iwata was charismatic a lot.
That too. Oh yeah, 100%.
So there's always been like a pillar in Nintendo's like CEOs or Nintendo's like higher ups that were kind of like the image of Nintendo at some point. Now it's like the guy that did Super Mario Odyssey, or the guy that got introduced with the Switch presentation, the Switch Direct. I don't know the guy, but I'm pretty sure the audience will know.
Furukawa, he's the president. Kimishima. Either way, there was a precedent set that you had to be at least somewhat comfortable being in public. Speaking and in presentation, you have to be okay with that. Feels like lately we have a lot of people that aren't as comfortable.
Oh, which is okay.
Maybe they're good business wise, but which is fine. But I would like to see the new president maybe do a couple more interviews. You don't have to be in every direct, but maybe address a couple things here.
And such a missed opportunity with Bowser, like as his last name. Like,
with the jokes.
God. They made the joke once.
So many chances. Once. Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. I don't understand. Like, it was
so many opportunities.
Yeah, so many opportunity for creativity. Like, and it's just flushed down the drain, in my opinion. Like, it's just a waste.
Yeah.
A waste of opportunity.
Waste of potential.
Yeah, waste of potential, exactly.
But yeah, so we'll see you later, Doug. Hopefully, enjoy retirement.
Yeah, enjoy your
time
retirement
on the beach.
Enjoy your time at the beach. Yeah,
time on the beach. Enjoy that time. But let's get into the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier in September. Obviously, before the Direct actually happened, you and I talked about the potential of a September Direct. Of course, it's now here on a Friday, which was weird, on September 12th. And it was announced that it was going to be 1 hour long. So when that was announced, people got really excited. And I think you and I we messaged each other right away that we knew that this meant Mario was going to have some sort of presence. Probably going to talk the 40th anniversary here.
Of course.
And unsurprisingly, the Direct is kind of broken up in that. The first 20 minutes of the Direct is all about Mario's 40th anniversary. And the rest of the 40 minutes is just a standard Direct. I think if you look at it that way, maybe people wouldn't be as mad, but that's basically how it's broken up. Yeah, that's
exactly how it was structured. Like, it's...
Yeah. So let's get into everything that was talked about in this Nintendo Direct. So like I said, they started with the 40th anniversary of Super Mario. And they talked about some promos that are going to happen in Japan. Of course, Super Nintendo World's opening up here in Florida in the US soon. Won't be visiting that anytime soon.
Yeah.
But then they made the major announcement that the next Mario movie will actually be called the Super Mario Galaxy
Yeah.
movie, which was a bit surprising to me. I thought the big rumor was that it was going to be Super Mario World.
But like, I mean,
Was
Yoshi's teased at the end of the first movie, so I'm like,
yeah, so everyone thought that,
hello?
yeah.
Like,
but they're skipping it and going basically directly to Galaxy. So
I think they changed their mind. They changed their mind for sure. Like, they were like, oh, you know what? Great opportunity to make money with Mario Galaxy, you know. Let's just do Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. So they went right into Mario Galaxy, showing off a little teaser of the movie. It's coming out, I think, in April of 2026, so pretty soon, actually. We liked the first one just good enough.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to see a little more in this second one.
Yeah.
But of course, the big first announcement of the Direct tying into the movie was that Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are getting a combo pack physical release for the Nintendo Switch. So, of course, also it is available on Switch too. You can buy the games individually. They are $40 each. American digitally.
American.
In American, and then it's $70 for the combo.
Ooh.
Here in Canada, it's $54.99 individually, or $100 for the combo pack.
Which, I mean,
this is obviously one of the big talking points right here.
People are freaking out. In my opinion. But
I wasn't surprised by this price at all.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude,
this price I knew was coming. I don't like it. I know that these games are old. These are some of the best platformers.
Oh, they are. They are the best platformers of all time. Like, I'm sorry, but Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are legendary. Like, they're so ahead of its time. They're even better. Like, they're better than what I remembered them to be when I replayed them on the Super Mario 3D All-Star Collection. So, like, it aged so well, and it was so ahead of its time, and it's still to this day one, like, in the top 10 contender of the greatest platformers of all time. So, and I'm like, I'm not really surprised that they're $100. Back then in Canada, they were $49.99 each. Like, we're not counting inflation, we're not counting anything. Being approximately the same price each, for me, it's not a big deal at all. Like, yes, they're expensive. Yes, I own All-Star 2 times, but it won't stop me from buying it again and just enjoy Mario Galaxy 2. And there's added content too. Like, it's not big. It's like pages of Rosalina's story, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least this is something. It's the definitive version of those games, in my opinion. Like,
yeah. And to me, it's like, just don't buy it.
Don't buy it if you're mad.
Yeah. Yeah. If you already have it for the Wii and you have a Wii U setup or whatever, just play that. That's fine. No one. The thing to me is, like, no one is forcing you to buy these games. I get it; they're expensive, and with the price of everything, I'm with you. Like, it's tough.
Yeah.
And I do think these games are kind of overpriced for being 20 years old. But I don't know. What's the alternative?
Yeah.
You're right. Like,
buying a Wii U, which is $200 plus the game, which is like a $30-$40 game. Like, I mean, people complain, but they don't think before complaining. They act like it's a big deal that it's $100, which I understand that it's expensive. But when you think about it, if you don't own a Wii U or a Wii or the game, it's going to cost you more money than to just buy the game itself.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't love the price, but
I'm not surprised.
Just don't buy it.
Yeah, just don't buy it if you like.
This is how things are right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would say, if you're like on the fence, try Galaxy 1 first, maybe buy it, and then splurge on Galaxy 2. But this didn't shock me at all as far as price.
No.
They also announced 2 amiibo. It's basically the Mario Galaxy 1 cover. Mario's like flying as one of the amiibo, and then there's a Rosalina amiibo of her reading the story. Very cute. Another talking point is obviously the price. Canada and US, they're both the same price, surprisingly, for
Really?
pre-order. They are $40 each. Yeah.
That is odd.
Amiibo these don't really do anything. I think the Rosalina one, when you tap it, gives you 1-up mushroom, and if you tap the Mario Amiibo, it gets you the extra health mushroom. Really doesn't do
like,
much.
What?
They're
What?
yeah. I think Amiibo have evolved to mostly like collector pieces.
Yeah.
It wasn't just some little thing that you bought for $15 anymore. I wish they were, because that's nicer.
That's much more affordable, but the quality of them too, they went up dramatically.
Yeah, and these are bigger.
Like, yeah, they're bigger, they're more detailed, they're better quality. Like, I, as a big collector of Amiibo myself, like, for me it's more of a collector piece than an actual toy to play with my games. Like, most of them, the rewards are not even worth it to get. So
yeah, I don't know, at some point the Amiibo changed from fun little trinket to collector piece. I don't know when they sort of shifted, but it's definitely been within the last 2 or 3 years that they've kind of shifted away. Maybe when Tears of the Kingdom came out, or when
it's when Skyward Sword came out.
Came out, with the Zelda Amiibo.
Stupid Amiibo that is gorgeous, by the way, gorgeous, but it's ridiculous. It's a locked feature. It's not even like a costume or anything. It's a locked feature behind an Amiibo, and the Amiibo back when it came out was like $50.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was definitely there where things changed to these being like collector pieces.
Exactly.
These Galaxy ones are nice.
They're really.
I'll probably try to get one, but yeah, $40. That's a price of the game if you think about it in the US.
And the thing is too is like the game is already $100 here in Canada, plus $80 for the Amiibos. We're not counting taxes. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like $200 for everything, you know?
Yeah, it's it'll be something. I'll be getting the game. I think the Amiibo doesn't come out till like next year, so you still have some time. Like, I think it comes out in like February.
I thought they came out at the same time. Like, oh, okay, we're good.
No, apparently, like the Galaxy Amiibo, they don't come out until next year. I'm pretty sure.
But the thing is too, like with Nintendo and Amiibos, especially like the Nintendo made Amiibos, like the first party, they sell out still. Like, they're not they're not being stuck on the shelves. They are being sold out. The only Amiibos that I haven't seen that sold out yet is these Street Fighter Amiibos, which, my God, they're $50 each. Like,
they're
$50. Like,
they're nice.
They're nice, but like, nobody really cares about Street Fighter on Switch 2. Like, it's cool, it's a nice game, but it's not as big as people like. Especially not on Switch 2. It's not as big as people think. Like, it's
the Galaxy Amiibos will come out on April 2nd, so closer to the movie. They definitely did that on purpose. Where maybe after the movie, the kid goes, "I would love Mario Galaxy something," and you go into the store.
And that's why I think it's not a timed exclusive anymore, because especially of the movie, because kids are gonna see the movie and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I want Mario Galaxy.
I want to play the game." Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. So yeah, this isn't a time exclusive. It seemed like it's fine. Apparently, the Switch 2 version, like Switch 2, will receive an update at a later date. Make it 4K. It'll have like up-res. Yeah, the Switch 2 update comes later.
But it's really soon. Like, it's in like what, 6 days?
It'll come out this week.
Yeah, it's coming out this week. So
2nd.
like, it's very soon. It's very soon.
Yeah, coming out really, really, really soon. We'll see how the controls are as far as the motion control. That's always been my biggest issue. So we shall see. But these are great games.
Especially 2.
The price aside, these are great games. I like the first one better. I've always been Team 1, but these games are fantastic.
They're fantastic.
Just if you love Mario and you want more Mario, this is and you've never played these, this is it.
This is the equivalent of like a new 3D Mario coming out, in my opinion. Like Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. For me, it's 2 because I already own All-Star. I know it's been like 6 years since it's been like, 5 years actually, because it's 5 years since it's not available anymore, or 4 years. But I've played Galaxy recently, and I'm okay with it. 2 for me is so good. It's one of the best game of all time. It's so good. It's so simple. It's linear. I love it. I don't know. I just love it.
Yeah. After that, they announced Mario Tennis Fever. This is a new Mario Tennis game coming out in February of 2026. Looks fun. The big thing with this one is that there's 30 ability rackets.
Yeah.
Like basically they're rackets that have special abilities.
Kind of like in the GameCube one, no? Or I think it's Sega Tennis something that had this kind of, because I remember a game that had like kind of different rackets or something.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, so this one will have like there's like a fire racket, an ice racket. So it'll affect some rackets will affect the way the ball moves or like the ability of the ball. Some will affect the playing field. So all sorts. There's a story mode. It seems like everything will be available at launch.
Yep.
With the way that they showed it. It's not like one of these games where in the Switch era you would get the game and then they would slowly add content over time.
Like free content.
Yeah, free content.
Actual content that was planned for the game, but they didn't have time, or they planned it to be like that in order to make the game more enticing to people for a longer, sustainable for a longer time. Yeah.
There's over like 38 characters, I think they said. This is like a big tennis roster. Like this is a big roster.
Speaking of Mario Kart World, what the hell?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yo, that makes no sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters and a lot of different rackets. So there's a ranked mode, there's a regular mode, story mode. So looks like a beefy game. Looks fun. I don't mind Mario Tennis. It's not my favorite.
It's just the
I was really hoping for Mario Sluggies.
Oh yeah, Mario Sluggies. Oof.
Yeah, I like baseball.
Baseball is cool. I love Mario Golf, to be honest, but like the new one is terrible.
I like golf too.
But
you didn't like the new one?
It's not that it's terrible. It's the adventure mode was very boring in my opinion. Like there was nothing to do, and it was just wasn't really a like story mode. It was really weird, but like I've been playing the Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on GameCube recently. And man, it's
that's a good one.
So good.
I really like that one growing up. Yeah.
It's like
that one's really good.
Amazing actually. Like it's
that one's really fun.
Yeah.
Highly recommend that one.
Yeah.
Tennis Fever. It's all right.
Indifference. I'm gonna buy it probably just for us to play together, but that's pretty much it. Like nothing too fancy.
Yeah, me too. It'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be.
After that, we got the Switch 2 edition of Mario Brothers Wonder coming out. So it's the Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Meetup at Bella Bell Park. I think I've seen some confusion about this. People assume that it's only going to be a visual upgrade and only going to be multiplayer.
No,
games.
There's going to be
That's
new.
not true.
Yeah, there's going to be new
solo
modes.
content coming as well. There's going to be there's new levels and stuff. Obviously, the Koopalings were teased in there as well. This is coming out in spring of 26. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game. It's one of the best
you must
Mario
have been so happy.
Yeah, I was amped up.
Yeah.
This was rumored for a while, so I was super amped up. I want to get back into this game again. So hopefully the Koopalings bosses are fun.
Yeah.
That's my only ever complaint about this game is that the bosses
there's no
are
Koopalings.
just okay.
Yeah,
this is like the one game that the Koopalings probably would work with just how trippy the Wonder Seeds are. So,
and the boss fights too are okay, but the last, we're not gonna spoil the game for sure, but the last boss is really interesting. In my opinion, like
I like the last fight a lot.
It's like a rhythm game, kind of like it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, this game's fantastic.
It's really
if you've never played it, definitely.
It's
pick this one up.
Not only a great single player game, but it's a fantastic multiplayer experience. Couch co-op
it's really
and
fun.
Online. I don't know if it's online actually. I don't remember if it's online.
There is the online. It's kind of like Souls, like where like people leave like certain spots and such. So it's really fun.
It's really good.
I loved this game when it came out. So I'm really excited to get back into it again. Already going to be 3 years old by the time this. I know. By the time the like Switch 2 edition comes out, it's crazy to think. But great game. Definitely pick this one up. I love it. And the final thing that they classified for Mario's 40th
which is weird again.
anniversary. Yeah, it definitely ties into the movie. That is Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. This is a Yoshi 2D platformer. It looks very akin to like a sequel to Yoshi's Story.
Yeah.
The
like
graphics
oil
look fantastic.
painting
It looks
kind-
like, yeah, and the way it moves is like Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
where it's like dropped frames,
Yep.
like kind of like 24 frames or like 12 frames a second. This game looks really nice.
It looks really good.
I think it'll be better than Crafted World. I think Crafted World was a little too easy for me.
It was
too
a
much
little
on the
bit
kid
too
side.
yeah, exactly, on the kid side. It was like so many repetitive missions. You had to go to
Yeah.
like the same worlds over and over again for like stupid assignments, in my opinion, stupid objectives. It was fun. I played it, I completed it. Not 100% with my ex-girlfriend at the time. It was really fun, but it's rough sometimes.
Yeah, it's made for a younger
Yeah.
audience. But this looks a little better in my
Yep.
opinion. This looks a little more involved. I'm really excited for this. Yeah, this obviously probably has some sort of, the reason they made a Yoshi game is because it'll tie into the Mario Brothers
Yeah.
movie, because Yoshi seems to be, he will play a big part in the movie. So
Hopefully.
yeah, no surprise here. It's also coming out in spring 2026. Spring 2026
It's gonna be loaded.
seems to have a lot of games.
Loaded.
Yeah, I don't know. Spring could mean anything, but it's going to be loaded.
Yep.
So yeah, this is sort of it for Mario's 40th anniversary. I saw some people pretty upset. I don't know.
It's not.
I'm
It's
fine.
It's so good.
It's
I don't
fine.
understand
Yeah,
people like.
Yeah.
Like-
I get it. You want a new 3D Mario? It's coming.
not gonna
People are
happen
so
right now.
convinced- Like, people are so convinced, like they're like, oh, it's just not happening ever. It's like, just wait.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a new Mario,
And it's not
gonna
only
happen.
that. Donkey Kong Bonanza just came out. It
Came
is
out,
the
yeah.
new 3D Mario. Like, that's what people don't
Yeah.
understand. It is the
Well,
new.
and
Like, in my opinion, it's
I've
the-
seen
yeah.
I've seen some Nintendo people be like, well, no, it's not the same, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding
Yeah,
me.
you got to be
Like,
kidding me. It's made
if
by the same
if this doesn't
team.
scratch your Mario itch, I don't know
No, like
what to tell you.
Like, I don't care if I'm playing as Donkey Kong or Mario. Like, yes, the games are different. Yes, the games have different types of movement, but they feel the same, technically. Like,
Yeah.
the overworld, the graphics, the music, the UI,
Yeah.
everything feels the same. Everything feels the same.
Yeah.
So it's
I
Mario Odyssey 2.
I don't get it at all.
They could have, like, subtitled it Mario Odyssey 2, like they did with Yoshi's Story on the Super Nintendo, Super Mario World 2.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
could have done the same thing, and people would have been like, oh, it technically is the new 3D Mario. But because they, like, whatever.
Yeah. I know. I think people don't remember or don't, like, fully realize the Switch 2 has been out for about 3.5
And
months
yes.
at the time of recording this. It's
Relax.
gonna be
like,
fine.
yeah. We
It's gonna be
already
fine.
have a lot of games right now. Like, coming,
Well,
especially.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and we're going to talk about that because
Yeah.
people feel like the Switch 2 has no games. And I think there's actually a ton.
Yeah.
Like, I have no time, I guarantee, for all these games that we're about
exactly,
to talk about in
same.
the direct portion. So,
like, I just
I
finished
wish
Silk
I was
Song.
magical.
And it's
Yeah.
like, it took my entire life. Like, I couldn't make content because I was so obsessed with Silk Song. But, like, I played 20 hours. Like, we don't
I
have
don't know.
time. Like,
I don't know who these magical people are who just have like 18 hours a day to do nothing but play games. I wish I was that. But
basement
this is a lot.
dwellers.
This is a ton. Yeah. So
Job.
I was fine with this 40th anniversary.
I
think
same.
this is fine.
It's
I
cool.
love
It's
Galaxy 1 and 2.
like having a new Yoshi game. I'm a little bit off that it, like, Yoshi's Woolly World is not getting like a re-release or something, but other than that, like, a new Yoshi game, Mario Galaxy, Mario Tennis, Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition, which I was surprised that it was not in the free updates whenever they announced it before the Switch 2 came out. The Mario Galaxy movie, like, dude, it's a lot. Like, we have to remember that during the 35th anniversary, what we got is Mario 35, Mario 100,
Yeah, Mario 35.
and
Yeah, Mario
yeah, I think it's
and like
and like
It was
3D All-Star.
35.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
called Super Mario 35, right?
35, yeah.
Yeah, and Mario 3D All-Star. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like that was basically it. Like
it's because I
some
think
people would say
grew
3D World and
accustomed,
Bowser's Fury also counts, but to me it's like, okay, fine.
but it's still a re-release of a game.
Yeah, 3 ports or like 2 ports and a version of Mario NES.
Yeah. Wow. Like
I know.
I think people grew so accustomed to shit on Nintendo without people, like, how can I say this? Without people like telling them to shut up, kind of like be like, okay, dude, you're exaggerating. People are so much on the Nintendo hate right now. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. And now we'll start getting into the Nintendo Direct portion of it, and there's still an insane amount of games here.
Yeah.
So let's dive into some of these. They started basically with strictly Switch 1 games and then moved on to Switch 2 / Switch 1 games, where there's kind of like a cross. Storm Lancers, nothing really for me. It's like an 80s action roguelike.
It looks alright.
After that, they also had Dinkum, which is a farming / crafting sim based in Australia. I thought this looked cute. I like the idea, but there's
again, I'm just
out there.
Yeah. I'm just
so
overcrowded with the farming simulators, unfortunately. So not for me.
This one actually looked interesting, called Poppycom. It kind of had like a Splatoon vibe to it. It's a multiplayer game strictly. You shoot like different colored balls to activate different things. You have to work with, where you have to work with like your team. Yeah, it actually kind of looked kind of.
It's a great multiplayer game for sure, for sure.
Yeah, that one might be one I actually try with my wife. I think that'll be an interesting one. This one really excited for, and that is Tomodachi Life. Living the dream. They showed up another trailer. They even used a little bit of the one guy goes, "When is the game coming out?" One of the Mii's says
that
it right
was
at the
so
beginning.
funny.
This is a spring 2026 release. This is it. If you want more Tomodachi Life, this game
is for you.
This is it. This is it.
Exactly.
It still looks weird. It still looks quirky. I am like 100% on board. I'm definitely going to be like diving into this when it comes out. I'm super excited.
Same.
I was really hoping this would be like a January release. Spring definitely kind of
far,
Yeah, I was hoping maybe like February, January, something early.
I think we both understand with the rest of the list that why it's spring 2026, because it's the rest of the year and the beginning of 2026 is loaded. There's not a single space for Tomodachi Life, unfortunately. Like it's like
true.
I would have liked it, like you said, to be a little bit further, a little bit closer to January, but I mean, we're getting so much that I can't complain.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I am super amped for this game. If you like Animal Crossing and want something
more out of
it, gotta get this. Got to get this.
I think there's a little bit more freedom to in Tomodachi Life than in Animal Crossing, in my opinion. There's a little bit more space for creativity too. So it's the
text to speech thing makes me.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's so
stupid.
Yeah, I'm amped for this game. Definitely, if you are at all curious, please get this game.
Please get this game.
I would love another. I would love another one. After that, they showed off the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. There is a ton in this collection. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm excited for it too. It's got the first 3 Mortal Kombats. Actually, I think the first 3, and they have the spin-off games from the PlayStation.
There's a Sub-Zero, I think. There's
the
terrible platformer which plays like the fighting game. It's so weird, but I'm so glad to have it. I'm so glad to have it because hunting a physical copy for this game is it's not expensive, but it's not like super cheap, so it's cool, I guess. I'm happy.
I'm into it. Definitely, this is what I'm getting. It's on Switch 1 and Switch 2, so you shouldn't have any problem running it. So
And
get either one. And
I love the
they're
game.
both on cartridge.
Yeah, which is really cool.
The Switch 2 version is on cartridge and the Switch 1.
And
so
I'm really glad that we're getting the Game Boy games as well. Like the handheld port. Because I grew up with Mortal Kombat 2 on Game Boy. It's terrible. It's one of the worst game I've ever played, but I have so much nostalgia for this game that I want to revisit it. Like it was one of my favorite game growing up, so I'm very happy about this. Very hyped.
Yeah, this one comes out October 30th, so pretty soon.
October's so packed as well. Holy shit.
Yeah. After that, they talked about Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. It's coming out in January of 2026. It's actually a fair price. I think it's like $40 US, $54.99 Canadian. They also announced, I'm pretty sure it was in this direct or it was a separate press release that came out after that, Rebirth and then the final game are also going to come to Switch 2.
That's really cool.
And Xbox.
Yeah.
So the whole trilogy will be on there. So it'll be interesting to see how it runs. I actually heard that this game was running pretty well.
Yeah.
From what I heard at some presentations, unlike which wasn't running well.
Elden Ring, yeah.
I heard Elden Ring wasn't running good, but apparently this is running really, really good. So I would say if you haven't tried it yet, this is probably a good time to get this game. Seems.
One thing I'm gonna say is yes, it's a game key card. I made a video about game key cards, that I'm not gonna buy some game key cards. But for this version specifically, for collector enthusiasts and stuff like that, it comes with a Final Fantasy Magic Pack inside with a manual.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so and it's really cheap, especially in the US and in Canada.
Yeah.
Like for us in Canada, it's $54.99, which is nothing for a video game. So
yeah, that's pretty fair. Now,
I might
splurge.
I might break my promise and just get this one. Just for the pack itself alone.
For me, for game key cards at this point, they have to be heavily on sale or a fair price.
Yeah.
Like if that's it for me.
Yeah.
It has to be like basically cheaper than the online or like the digital front.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Black Friday at this point to see. So
but like
this is
for Final Fantasy, like it's still a $70 game or $80 game online on PlayStation or X. I don't know if it's on Xbox but on PlayStation. So like having
it will be on Xbox soon. So
having it at $54.99, I'm like, okay, like it's really good, especially for the physical. It's really good. They could have easily put it at like 100 and people would have still bought it. I feel like so.
Yeah, I think this is the safe move. So definitely gonna be trying that out on Switch 2 here. So after that, we got Linked Banner of Spark. It is a roguelite. This one actually looked kind of fun.
Yeah,
we'll see. I only have so much time for roguelites, especially for the next one they showed off. That being
which
Hades
is out
2.
right now. Oh.
Now, the physical edition, all on cartridge, will be released in November. That's when I'm getting this.
Yeah,
game
same. I think I'm gonna wait for the physical because I'm broke as fuck.
Because
I'm sorry.
This is they announced a Switch 2 edition, so it will be enhanced on Switch 2. This game's getting rave reviews. I love Hades. It's fantastic. If it's great for if you want to just play for 10 to 15 minutes, or if you want to play for 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. Yeah. It suits all gaming sessions in a way. Like it's just whenever you just want. Yeah, exactly like you said. Like it's just a great game, great roguelite.
Yeah. This to me, like when I think of games that I go, oh, just one more. This is easily
exactly
it.
Yeah.
Like you die and you're like, oh, I just gotta try one more time.
Even if it's like for 1 a.m. and like, oh, I gotta try one more. That's the
gotta try one more. Yeah. This
especially like the runs are so short that like it's not a big investment too. Like they can be like 45 minutes if you get to the end, yes, but like usually your run is gonna take like 10 to 15 minutes, so it's like it's perfect in my opinion.
Yeah, this is another one that feels like this year, especially Expedition 33, Silk Song, and this game could all be up for Game of the Year, which is crazy. But I think it really shows where gaming is at right now. But yeah, this definitely get Hades 2. Also get Hades 1. It's really cheap.
It's really cheap.
It's so
the physical
good,
version 2 is really cheap. It's like $30. You should pick it up physically.
Get this game. Yeah. After that, we got two sort of separate announcements for Kirby Air Riders. New amiibos coming out. Of course, a big complaint is that these are $54.99. These are not cheap. Now, these are interesting. I will give them a little credit. Basically, it's Kirby on a star and Waddle Bandana D on a winged star. So, like different vehicles. You can take the character off and swap them on different vehicles.
Which is really cool.
Which is really cool. It is very Sakurai because what you can do with the amiibo is you can tap them into the game and they will train alongside you. They'll become better, very much like the Smash Brothers amiibos.
Exactly like the Smash amiibo.
Like Smash
I'm
Brother
like,
amiibos,
Sakurai, you will never change.
There are going to be more characters released as well, so don't be surprised if you see a Meta Knight with a Dark Wing. I guarantee we see Chef Kawasaki on the big, the pink one.
Yeah. It's like a oven or something. Like it's
yeah.
I
wouldn't be surprised if you see King DDD on a motorcycle.
Yeah,
like
of course.
He usually drives the wheelies.
Yeah.
So just see that. But it is cool, the mixing and matching. I like that. That's really neat.
Like as an amiibo collector, it scares me because I know I'm gonna like spend so much.
Actually, use those. You'll have to open them.
Yeah, that's the thing. And
I
these days I don't like to open my amiibos. Like you can't see right now because they're on top right here. But like they're most of my amiibos now are sealed. Like there's no value in opening them. Like there's nothing to do with them. But for those, I'm like, just for the like mechanic alone of swapping the characters on cards.
Yeah,
it's so cool. It's so unique. Cool. It's so interesting. Like it's something that like I'm probably gonna try to collect them all, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like these, but yeah, they are pricey,
expensive.
So, of course, Air Riders comes out in November, and they did announce that Sakurai will have another presentation, which is unsurprising. I expect us to see 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
So, no date announced for that, but I would say expect in the next couple.
Why?
Weeks.
Like, I love Sakurai. I love seeing Sakurai on screen. I love his presentation, especially like the Smash Direct. Yeah, but like, I feel like he's gonna showcase the same exact thing in a different way because he's like really like that.
He is like that.
Yeah, he's gonna showcase a mode for like 15 minutes. So they're like, okay. Like, anyway, it's funny.
Yeah, I hope that there's another mode. I would like to see Top Ride. They didn't show any Top Ride. I like Top Ride. I know it's like the lesser of the other versions.
I don't remember what Top Ride is.
So like there's Air Ride, which is like the kart racer mode, City Trial, which is in the city. Top Ride is basically you see the whole board and you're
kind of around, like kind of like a Super Monkey Ball mini game with the fists like choo,
or like it's like RC Pro.
RC Pro Am, where you can
They didn't show that off.
Showcase just for this.
Yeah, true. Or maybe there's something else.
Or maybe there's an adventure mode. I feel like there's an adventure mode. Or like a story mode.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, actually.
That'd be new characters too, right? So we'll see what Sakurai has in store for us after that.
Like whenever Sakurai makes a game, it's always packed with content. It's not like a game like you usually have. It's usually like, man, you have so much content you can play it basically forever. Like kind of like Smash, you know? So it's definitely a game to be on the lookout for sure.
Yeah, this is like the big one I'm excited for next. I'm really excited.
Yeah, same.
So. After that, we got another look at Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, and it is coming out this year. You and I have been pretty worried that it wasn't. They said winter. I was nervous, but it is coming out in November. Yeah. The November 6th.
Which is going to be expensive. November is going to be expensive.
Yeah. There's a stretch where it's just like way too much.
Way too much. Like, I don't know. Like, for sure I'm going to pick both. But, like, it's going to hurt the wallet for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm very excited about Kirby Air Riders, but I'm a big Warriors fan. And I'm a even bigger Zelda fan. So I'm like, for me, our Warriors is kind of like a big deal. It's basically the same as a new Zelda release, so I'm extremely excited about it. Like, extremely excited. I cannot wait for this game.
Yeah, this looks fun. They showed it off. It looks really, really good. I love the little Korok guy. I think his name is like Pierre or something,
Yeah.
or Jacques or something.
And there's
that
like
was really
a
cool.
kind of like a robot that is basically Link.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Of course, Link is gonna be in the game, you know. Like there's
Yeah, he has to be.
it
Yeah,
has to be.
but coming out November 6th. This one's coming out right away. So
Yep.
right after that, I actually called this like when they were showing it off. I saw a bunch of people like, "Oh, it's Wind Waker." I'm like, "No, I think this is
Dragon Quest 7. Yeah.
And yeah, so Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined will be coming out on Switch 1 and Switch 2 in February of 2026. This game got a remake / remaster on
3DS. It was actually a remake. It wasn't a remaster.
Yeah.
Because it was basically because the PS1 version was kind of like top down or something. I don't remember, but it's like 3D in the 3DS version instead of like being pixel based or something. I don't remember, but
yeah, so this one is coming out. This was a bit of a shock to me. I'll be getting the Switch 1 version because it's all on cartridge. I'm hoping there's some sort of upgrade path. Knock on wood, but
honestly, this might be a game that I'm gonna buy on PS5 at that point.
Yeah, another one to right. That's
because like at this point, I'm like I'm not gonna go with the Switch 1 version. It's gonna run like shit. So I'd rather just get the best version on PS5 and just, even though it's technically a game key card on PS5 as well, but whatever. I'm just like less mad to buy it on PS5 than on Switch 2 for some reason. I'm just surprised that it's not 8 that got remade.
Yeah, that is a little surprising. Seems like, but I guess maybe it's probably easy. You just kind of clean up the 3DS version. I don't know, but the cutscenes definitely looked
they looked
nice.
Amazing. They looked really good. Yeah.
So also Square Enix doing this thing now, especially lately, where they announce something and it comes out like pretty shortly. Like this is coming out in February, like coming out really soon. So pulling a Nintendo on that
because Square Enix were notorious for releasing something or releasing a trailer and they came out like 10 years later. Like Final Fantasy 15 was exactly Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest 11 or 12 that is still 12, not out. Nobody knows what's going on with this game, and it's been like what 5-6 years. I think now they're really like putting everything on the table and be like, if I announce something, it's coming out either this year or next year, you know, which is really cool.
Yep. So that one looked good. I'm actually excited for that one. I might actually try to play this one. So after that, we got a weird announcement. I wanted to dive into this because I feel like this is still not done right, even though they announced it.
Yeah.
Nintendo Classics. So obviously the classic line, you know, that you get with your Nintendo Switch online subscription.
Yep.
You know, you get GameCube, N64, Game Boy, all that fun stuff. Well, they're adding another one. I thought had to be DS.
Yeah.
And
DS was the
like many other
natural
that seems
choice.
Like to be the
natural.
It was not the natural choice apparently, because Virtual Boy is being added to NSO on Switch 1 and Switch 2,
which is really
NSO
cool.
Expansion Pass.
Yeah.
Yes. Now they are releasing a peripheral that looks basically exactly like the Virtual Boy. It's almost like it looks one to one.
It's 1-to-1. It is the same thing.
Yeah. And all you do is you open it up, put the Switch or Switch 2 in there, and you put your face in the goggles of the Virtual Boy and you play. Now, here's like the thing that really bothers me. This is great. I like embracing a quirky thing that really is really flopped. We could talk about that in a bit. But the thing that bothers me is that you need the peripheral to actually play this.
Wait, really?
I think Nintendo, from my understanding, you have to have this thing in order to play it. But from what I'm hearing.
Can you use the... Okay. For Switch 1 owner, because I know there's a cardboard version for like $40, which is still expensive. Yes. But can you use the Switch 1 goggles for your Switch 1 that was part of the Nintendo Labo set? I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. There's no way. It looks exactly the same.
I think so, But yeah, from my understanding, like you can't have this plugged into your Nintendo Switch docked. It has to be out to use, which I think is just
Which is weird if you wanna.
I think that's dumb to me. Like you can't play this game on a monitor or on a TV.
But
Like
that makes no sense. It's
yeah, but apparently, like the rumor is, and I have to like fully confirm this, but apparently it's locked behind that. You basically have to have it out in order to even like turn it on. It won't do anything on your display. We'll have to see it. The peripheral is about $100 in America and in Canada.
yeah. It's
I'm
practically the
I'm
same
ordering
price.
it because it's
Of course.
it's crazy.
Of course.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, but for me, I'm
Um,
ordering it just for the fact that I'm gonna be able to fully experience Virtual Boy and have a Virtual Boy at my house. I'm gonna get one of my Switch 1 that has been collecting dust for the past 3.5 months, and I'm gonna put it in the
Yeah.
Virtual Boy. It's gonna be a display, and whenever I'm gonna want to play, I'm gonna play it because that's it. It's gonna be like one Switch is gonna become a Virtual Boy technically. That's what it's gonna be. Like
Yeah, like it does say no, you cannot play Virtual Boy on the Nintendo Switch in dock mode. Like that's just silly to me.
but
Like,
that's just
is it really that
ridiculous.
hard?
No, but like
That's the
there's
thing that's been ridiculous
emulators
to
that
me.
plays Virtual Boy. Like
Yeah.
without the 3D effect, it is still playable. People have been playing it for 2 decades already on emulators.
Yeah.
Why is this?
People act like this isn't really like virtual reality. It's more like 3D effects, kind of like
But
what the 3DS does. I don't get why.
yeah,
I
it's
can't play it
exactly
in
like the
docked
3DS.
mode.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
because I have a Virtual Boy. I'm not gonna say it, but I have something that allows me to play Virtual Boy the way it's intended to be, and
yeah,
it's very impressive. But it's not. It's nothing like. You don't need it. You really don't need it.
yeah.
One thing I'm very excited though is you can play Jack Bros, which is one of the most
can.
expensive
Expensive.
Virtual Boy games ever. Like, because I've always
Yeah.
wanted to get a Virtual Boy. I think it's such a quirky, weird, interesting piece of hardware, and now having the options to get it for $100 instead of like $10,000. I'm exaggerating right now, of course, but
Yeah.
is a dream come true for me. Like it really is. Like I'm very
Yeah.
excited about it. Like
Me
it's
too.
just yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't know what the Virtual Boy is, the quick history lesson is in between the Super Nintendo and
The 64.
N64, they needed basically a stop or like a holdover console or something to release in between. And Nintendo released this thing called the Virtual Boy. It was made by Gunpei Yokoi. He's like a Nintendo legend.
Yeah, he made the Game
created
Boy.
the Game & Watch and the Game Boy
And-
and the D-pad. That's like his big
Yeah. And the
claim
Wonder
to fame.
Swan too, if people know a little bit about
Yeah.
handhelds, is he created the
Yeah.
Wonder Swan as well.
Yeah, so he was like one of the goats. So in 1993, they released this console called the Virtual Boy. It's essentially a pair of goggles with a controller attached.
But it's so
You-
flawed.
Yeah, so you would put your eyes in the goggles and you would play the game that way, and it's supposed to like emulate virtual reality / 3D effects. The only issue was the goggles were quite bulky,
Yep.
so you would have to either put them on a stand and face in, or literally like lay down and have the
Yep.
goggles on your eyes. So first it was clunky. Second of all, it drained batteries like crazy.
Oh,
and third
it's
of all,
crazy. Yeah.
to save money, the console only does colors in red and black.
Yep.
Like, and the red is very harsh.
Yeah.
So people would get headaches, and the
Yeah.
red was just like would bother their eyes. So all in all, it's not really a great console. It really wasn't meant to be like a mainstream console. So,
Yeah.
um,
And
but it is a quirky side thing that
Yeah.
Nintendo did that they quickly moved on from. There was only like 20 released games for it, like
24, I
in
think.
like around the world,
Yeah.
and Nintendo's releasing like 14 of them,
Yeah.
which is basically all.
Which
the
is
big
weird.
ones.
Why
Like, there's
are you
nothing.
But why aren't you releasing
Could be third party,
everything?
right?
Yeah, it could be third party
Right?
rights,
Yeah.
but like my problem with that, okay, is one big flaw too that the Virtual Boy had is no straps. so you had
No.
to play
You have to stay
on
still.
a table or anything, and it would break your neck. It would hurt so much because I played it a little bit. It's really like it's the lights are so bright, and it hurts so much your neck the way you're placed, because you have to like kind of like put your neck in front like and like out, hold it out like this, and it hurts so much that it's just not interesting. Hopefully someone like kind of like, I don't know, releases like a strap for it, because if it's a strap, like it's gonna be so easy to play. It's gonna be actually fun to play, you know. But we'll see.
But it's a very quirky thing for Nintendo's. Like, I didn't see this coming a miles away. I appreciate them embracing this because it's part of their history, whether they like it or not. So I like it. I'm excited. I just don't like that I need to buy the thing. I'm buying it because this applies to me.
But I would like to play it without and be able to stream it or be able to record gameplay out of it, like for sure. It's just odd.
Exactly. Yeah. So after that, they announced Fatal Frame 2 remake coming in early 2026. Fatal Frame, it's fine. It's like a horror camera game.
Yeah. It's okay.
After
but the original, the 1 and 2 is pretty good.
Yeah.
But like the new ones are
Yeah. They had a bunch of sizzle reel games showing off a bunch of stuff. Like the One Piece Pirate Warriors game is getting a Switch 2 edition. Same thing with Overcooked 2. I like Overcooked. So Stardew Valley also getting a Switch 2 edition. They'll add mouse controls. So if you want that, Stardew's a huge game, so not big surprise. Power Wash Simulator 2, Human Fall Flat, they're all getting Switch 2 editions. One of the big announcements, super excited for me, was Suika Game Planet. I love Suika Game. I love putting fruit together. This is now in like a circle form. My wife and I love this game. I'm super excited for this. This is like
it's like a Bugs Boy kind of thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like Tetris with like fruit. You just combine fruit and they make bigger ones, and I love it. It's very satisfying. So
it's cool.
Very relaxing. After that, I thought this was like a separate game.
Yeah.
When they showed this trailer off,
same.
But it's not. They showed off another trailer for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's coming out in December. Thank gosh. We needed that release date. But one of the big showcases in the game, Samus has a motorcycle.
Which is weird.
Motorcycle. It's cool.
It's really cool.
It's cool. This is also going to be an amiibo, her on a motorcycle. Super cool looking.
Super cool.
Same thing
expensive again, but super cool.
Another $40 amiibo.
And something weird about the amiibo, so another amiibo is coming out later, which is a random character who nobody cares. Silas,
like Psylocke.
Psylocke.
And I think the motorcycle amiibo and stuff actually comes out before the game is out. Like it comes out in November. It makes no sense. I don't get it either.
Oh my god, it's
it's
no sense.
It's ridiculous. But I've seen some people say, "Oh, well, now it's open world because when she's biking, she's kind of in like open spaces."
I think it's open zone more than open world.
Yeah, and I think the zone is going to be when you motorcycle, when you're actually in the corridors and stuff.
It's
like
going to be a Metroid game.
Still,
and you're going to be like, you're going to be able to fast travel. It's just going to be it's kind of. I think it's the same formula as Elden Ring, where there's a big open world, but these small areas are packed full of stuff, you know? Getting to point A to point B is going to be done with the motorcycle. There's going to be like in between kind of like areas. But it's going to be kind of like the Elden Ring formula, where it's going to be a big open world with insane small areas or bigger areas with kind of like a interconnected world in a way.
Yeah, I think that's more or less what it is. Like I see people like, oh, it's going to be like Breath of the Wild. It's not going to be like that. It's not open world. It's like you're saying, open zones when you're traveling to and from spots, but the actual levels themselves, I'm sure, will be more traditional Metroid levels. But apparently for like the amiibo, the Samus and Viola is the name of the motorcycle.
Yeah, Viola, which is weird.
November 6th. The Silux one is December 4th, and so is the regular Metroid Prime one. So like the motorcycle one is getting released like a month before. I don't know. I don't know who made this, but yeah.
I don't know who decided this was good as a thing, but it's ridiculous. What the hell?
Yeah. After that, we got random announcement I didn't see coming. That is Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC was announced.
Have you played it?
DK Island and Emerald Rush. No, I have a couple of opinions.
Yeah.
Basically, this adds a brand new world, that being DK Island, very traditional, very nostalgic. That'll
the music,
tug at your heartstrings.
Oh.
And it also adds a roguelite mode where you're collecting emerald gems.
Yep.
This is all very cool, very fun. I like added content from Bonanza. I loved the game.
Yeah.
The only problem is the content DLC is $20.
Yep.
US. So I'm pretty sure it's $24.99 Canadian.
No, it's 30. It's 30 here.
30. So like like the Switch 2 edition upgrades. A bit too pricey.
For me. For what it is.
Yeah, this had to be like a $20 DLC Canadian and a $10 DLC American at best. From what I heard, like the actual stuff is fine. It's too much. Like this was
I played it. I did a little review on my channel on it.
Yeah.
It's not really great. DK Island is very disappointing. DK Island is very disappointing.
I heard it's very barren.
There's nothing to do. It's a empty sandbox where you get money for the base game. It's really like, because there's post-game content, you have to like get insane amount of money. It's really where to go if you want to get money. That's it. It's just filled with gold, pretty much, and like, you know, the special secret areas.
Are there fossils?
Nope.
Are there fossils specifics there?
No.
Okay, so let's say there were fossils and Bonandium gems.
That'd be amazing.
Do you think that would kind of like make up for it?
That would have made up for it. The thing is too is what I felt, and when I saw nobody talk about, is people were happy about the Easter egg. You know, there's a boat for DKC2. There's like kind of like little Easter egg here and there.
There's a poster of candy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
right?
There's a poster of candy, but there's nothing else. There's no like DK64 reference. There's practically no like a GameCube era or like Tropical Freeze, or I know they're basically after this game, or maybe before. I don't know, but still, there's practically nothing in terms of Easter egg. I would have liked, you know, maybe like the little Grandma Kong, the little ghost coming
Wrinkly
somewhere.
Kong.
Yeah, or like
Wrinkly
doors, you know, the DK64 doors, because like where are they? Technically they're supposed to be there, or like kind of like not I don't know. I just think it's a missed potential, and the roguelike mode is just boring. It's just boring. Like you do 2 runs, you're just like, okay, I've seen everything I had to do. You get new skills, but there's like 3 skills that are worth getting every run because they're broken, and that's it. Like, there's nothing really of value there. It's just $30 it feels like a free Nintendo update that they decided to slap a $30 price tag on, which is more stupid in my opinion. So
yeah, I think to many people this feels like it should have been a free update, or at minimum like $10.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it would have been like 10, 15 Canadian, 10 US.
Yeah, American, like $30.
$30 is
that ain't it for
it's
me.
Like the Jamboree update. It's the exact same thing. Like $30 for it. Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So after that, we got to look at new Pokemon game, Pokemon Pocopia. I was very excited.
Same.
This game, you play as a Ditto who has transformed themselves into a silly human-like character, and you have this sort of like post-apocalyptic island that you're trying to clean up, make it look nice, so the Pokemon will come out, like more Pokemon will come and enjoy your village that you're creating. I've seen many people compare it to Minecraft. This is definitely Dragon Quest Builders.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I was going to say
Quest
this.
Builders.
It's the exact same thing as the Dragon Quest Builders.
Dragon Quest Builders, yeah. this game looks really fun. And because you get to be Ditto, you get to learn new actual Pokemon moves to help construct your island the way you see fit. This looks great. I think this looks fantastic. This is kind of what I want to see more of. Pokemon, weird spin-offs. So I really liked this. I'm really excited for this, and I think this is a spring 2026 game, or at least 2026 is what. But I'm excited for this. This one looked good.
It does.
After that, mixed on this one too. Pokemon Legends ZA, they showed off the new Mega Evolutions for the starters.
No, the Unova starters, I think.
The Unova starters, yeah. So Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Yeah, they look good. But the big thing was they announced DLC for Pokemon Legends
before
ZA,
the game came out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, not sure I'm loving that. It'll be. It's some sort of like dimensional DLC.
Yeah.
There's a Mega Raichu Y and a Mega Raichu X. That's cool.
I mean, more love to Raichu. I'm always happy if you give more love to Raichu. I love Raichu. I think he's better than Pikachu. He's always been my favorite.
Beefy.
Yeah. He's just so cool looking and everything. And they've done fuck, I can't speak. Sorry. They've done it dirty in the anime and in the game so many times that I'm happy that he's getting some love at in some shape or form. It's just having a DLC before the game announced, it's just screaming, the game is going to be missing content. Here's your missing content for $30. Thank you, please. Yeah.
That's the thing I worry about most, because everything I've seen up to this point, this game looks really fun, and especially the Switch 2 version.
Yeah.
This, the Switch 2 edition looks fantastic. Don't announce DLC before.
No, same.
I'll even give you a week. You can announce it a week after it comes out. I'll give you that. I'm willing to accept that. But before the game comes out, I'm not a huge fan of it.
No, exactly. And it's because over the years, Pokemon games, they've whenever the 3DS era was on, post-game content was so huge, especially in Omega Ruby and Sapphire. And now, since the Switch, they've kind of hold off on the amount of Pokemon that there is in the game to just add them in the DLC and justify a $20 or $30 price tag. The DLC for Scarlet and Violet, I checked. By the way, they increased the price whenever they increased the prices of Switch 1 in the US and in Canada. It's now $45.
Oof. Yeah, the Terra,
the Terra,
and the Sword and the Shield ones were not cheap.
They were not cheap either. They were fun though. They were really fun.
Yeah,
but Jesus, this DLC is probably gonna be $50, $60, the price of the game. What the hell?
Yeah. Apparently the DLC is $29.99 US. So it's probably $39.99.
Oh, okay, it's not
Canadian.
bad. $39. Okay, I thought it would have been
still not great though.
But I think it's gonna be a DLC pass where there's gonna be 2 DLCs. They always do that on Pokemon.
Yeah, apparently this has this is, I don't know, 2 phases for this DLC. You'll get some available at the beginning, and then it comes later.
Yeah, exactly. So
I guess you're also buying for future, but not.
Is it coming out when the game comes out, or it's later?
Some of it comes out when the game comes out, and then some of it comes later. So it's 2 phase. Yeah.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, don't like that. Not a big fan.
As soon as the game comes out, that's terrible. That's really that's scummy.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Not impressed by that. So yeah, we'll see how this is in October. The game does look fun, I actually think, but I don't like this announcement. Kind of gross. So after that, we got Danganronpa 2 remake coming out. Okay.
Never played those games,
but
they look cool. I have their collection on Switch, so Whenever I'm willing to play those games, I'm gonna play it. Yeah, gonna go with these ones instead of buying a remake at $100. Like, I'm good.
Dynasty Warriors Origin is getting a Switch 2 port. I really wanted to play this game on PlayStation 5. Yeah, I don't know why. This is like this.
Is it the open world Dynasty Warrior?
It's the open world Dynasty Warriors.
Because Dynasty Warrior 9 was open world too, right? But it was very disappointing.
Yeah, apparently this one's quite good.
Okay.
So I've been very interested in it. So we'll see. We'll see how it is. I always find that they go on sale pretty quick. Yeah. So I've been holding off. So I'll have to wait and see.
You're gonna try to get a physical copy, or do you know if there's a physical copy?
It's game key card. So I know.
Oh my
Which sucks because it's Koei Tecmo, and like for the
they're
most part,
partnered with Nintendo for a physical game that's gonna be fully in the card. So why are you putting your stupid? Oh my god!
I know exactly. That's
ridiculous.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, we got Monster Hunter Stories 3. They showed off another trailer. Yep. This did look better than when we saw it in the partner showcase.
For sure.
This one,
I agree with you.
This one looked nicer. Yeah. Had a little sizzle reel of a bunch of stuff like 2 Point Campus, Disgaea 7. I think Virtual Fighter 5, Lego Voyagers, all sorts of stuff. And then we get to kind of the last two announcements. So the first one being that Resident Evil Requiem, which is Resident Evil technically, is coming out on Switch 2.
Which is really
day
cool.
And date. Yeah, very cool. And they also announced that they're going to make native ports for
7 and
Resident
8.
Evil 7 and 8 for Switch 2.
Will you pick them up
later? If they are all on cartridge, yes, I would be inclined to pick it up because I've actually never played 7 and 8.
Same.
So
I've never played 7 and 8. I've played a little bit of 2.
I've heard they're quite good.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard they're quite good. The big thing is too. I've wondered like if you bought the cloud versions, are you gonna get?
I don't think so.
Like the free upgrade.
Oh yeah, remember there's cloud versions. There's
cloud versions
because I remember I used to play a lot of Control cloud version when it came out because there was like a free hour demo that you could just replay over and over again, and I used to play it because I was kind of impressed by the technology back then. It's terrible. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Do you think they sold well the cloud version? I'm very curious. No,
So that's why I feel like if you bought it, you deserve the
absolutely.
native version
it's like,
on Switch 2.
It's like thinking about cloud versions, since we're talking about it, I would love to see Kingdom Hearts ported on Switch.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
that'd be amazing. Square Enix should do that. They would make so much money. They did a port on Steam recently, so why would they not do it on Switch? That makes no sense.
If they did a collection, like 1 and 2,
I would buy it.
0.5, like boom, and then you do like 3 with a bunch of stuff.
Put it $100, I'll buy it.
There you go.
Like, it's funny that we're talking about Kingdom Hearts because I recorded some gameplay recently about it. Like, I have the collection. Nice. I bought it
I have the collection there too.
$10 back in the day.
I bought same thing. Brand new. On VGP recent for like $20.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Like, okay.
And it's everything. Of course you don't get the DS games, you don't get you don't get the GBA version of not Birth by Sleep, but whatever. But still, like it's an amazing collection.
It's one of Birth by Sleep?
Birth by Sleep is the one on PSP. It's a Chain of Memory that there's a GBA version that you don't get in that version, but you get the remake, which was the PS2 version, which is I got right here. Really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Capcom, they're definitely still showing up. I hope it's on cartridge, but it's hard to say with everything.
Yeah.
And the final announcement, apparently this is for Switch 1 and 2. I didn't see the Switch 1 logo, but apparently it is for Switch 1 and 2. That is a new Fire Emblem game. This is something that I kind of thought would happen.
Yep.
Felt like it was time. That's Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Comes out in 2020. Yeah. Comes out in 2026. Another Fire Emblem game. Kind of a weird one to end on, but I'm not
mad about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually quite excited about it because I was really disappointed by Three Houses. I love Three Hopes because it's a Warriors game, but I loved what is it called again?
Engage was the other
I
one.
loved Engage. I thought like the only thing.
You know what's funny? People say the opposite.
Yeah, I know.
They really like Three Houses, and then they were like,
But-
"Oh, Engage was okay."
One of the things I really don't like about Fire Emblem is the lack of color, the lack of contrast, the lack of saturation
Sure.
in
Yeah.
the art style, in everything. Now that Engage was more kind of saturated, it was more colorful, the color popped more. I was more engaged. It's weird to say, but I really was more engaged in the game. I was following the story along, I was reading the dialogue and everything. Three Houses is just, it's bland, in my opinion. It's the only Nintendo franchise that I'm gonna say it's bland. There's nothing really of, like, since there's not really colors, there's not really, I don't get engaged as much as another tactical RPG for some reason. So
yeah,
and in a Roman settings, I think it's really cool. In my opinion, I think it's cool. So no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this has in store for us, for sure.
Yeah. So that was the entire Nintendo Direct. I thought that was a lot. I thought there was a lot in there.
Oh, there was so much.
Yeah, like I thought this set up the next like 6 months from September to like, let's say, April. I thought this set up a ton of stuff well. And I've seen so many people just say there was nothing in this Direct. That was really mid. Like there was just nothing. The Switch 2 has no games. And I just fail to see that argument.
Same. Oh,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
Taking it like first off, let's say this does take us to the end of March or April. The console will have not been out for a full year. And like here are just some of the games that are coming out for Switch 2 as brand new things that we have had. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime 4, Beyond, Pokopia, Kirby Air Riders, new Fire Emblem, Pokemon Legends ZA,
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors. Like, I'm almost at like a 10 games.
And these are only exclusives, by the way. Only exclusives.
Yeah. Tomodachi Life. Yeah. And one thing that like really has bothered me for like whatever reason is that some people are like, you know what? Metroid Prime 4 doesn't count because it comes out on Switch 1 as well. You haven't played these games yet. These are brand new games exclusive to the Nintendo platform. And the Switch 2 versions are just so much more polished and clearly made for this console. Like, is this not a new game to you? Like, just because for some reason there's like, I would say a downgraded port on Switch 1, that means that that game doesn't count for Switch 2.
No, exactly.
Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Legend ZA on Switch 2 compared to what it looks like on Switch 1 is not even, they're not even the same.
They're not the same, exactly.
So different.
Yeah.
So like to hear people be like, no, those don't count. That's just ridiculous.
That is
like
being petty in
I don't
my
know
opinion.
where this. Yeah, at this point, I've just reached a point where it feels like, clearly people they just don't care, and I think it stems from people's hate for Nintendo has reached like an all-time high. I've never seen it this bad before.
Oh yeah, all of my comments, all of my engagement is me getting like called a Nintendo shell or me getting called a Nintendo fanboy like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like I love Nintendo. I've always I don't understand the argument. Like, okay, you play Call of Duty, relax. Like,
yeah, I don't know where, like, what the tipping point was. Nintendo has always gotten like weird hate for being a family console, and yes, their games, they are pricey. They typically remain the same price for a lot of people, or a lot of time, right? They don't go on sale that often.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know. People act like they've now just all of a sudden changed and they're greedy. Like, I'm here to tell you, Nintendo and every other business has always been greedy.
Oh yeah, and
This isn't an exclusive to Nintendo.
No,
thing.
and every company, as soon as Nintendo does something, they jump on train. Like they've all been greedy. Xbox has raised its console price 2 times
again
after Nintendo decided to and increase their console prices. Like I've said it multiple times, and I think I don't know how to explain myself correctly, but I feel like it stems from people wanting to be adults. They want to be adults so bad that they rather hate on Nintendo because it's targeted towards children, or the games are more childish and they have no blood, or there's censorship or things like that, that they'd rather, like, they hate the fact that it's for children, and for them they have to play like the Call of Duties. They have to play like the men games, or I'm such an adult because I play Call of Duty or FIFA. Like, dude, just let your inner child like live a little bit. Let it play games that you like. Like, I don't understand the hate against Nintendo and the fact that it's a kids console. It's not. Like, it's not. It's just the console.
Everybody.
Yeah. Like, I've always been a Nintendo kid. I've always will be. I will always play Nintendo game first and anything else after. Like, they're just better games in my opinion. Like, I value them as better games than anything else on the planet. Like, I don't know, it's just weird that people are so stuck up in their own ego or their own like incapability of like letting go of the fact that, like, I don't know, they want to prove to everyone that they're adults, they have responsibilities and stuff like that, that they'd rather just shit on Nintendo instead of like, just, bro, play whatever the fuck you want. Who cares? Like, who cares? I don't know. It's just, it annoys me. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it stems from that. It stems from the fact that they are just like, they're incapable of accepting that people like other things that are not like adult oriented or something like that. Like, it's just it's stupid in my opinion. I don't know. It's just my
to me thought. It's people want to be like fake self-righteous. They want to feel like they're standing up to the greedy Nintendo corporation, yet they just will turn around and spend whatever $80 on
Silent Hill F,
a AAA game. Yeah, exactly.
Silent Hill F, which is the first game that was announced to be $100 before Nintendo ever announced that their games were going to be $100.
Yeah. Or they're so amped to spend, $70 on like Black Myth. Like, they think there's, like, they just want to feel so self-righteous. They want to feel like they're talking down to like greedy Nintendo, but a lot of times they're just angry for just no reason. And I've kind of just given up on listening to these people. It's so clear that they can't accept themselves that PlayStation is just as greedy. But like, they can't accept that fact either.
I feel like it's not even a console, or like this thing. Like, I understand your point, but the way I see it is it's more than that. It's not even just PlayStation or Nintendo. Xbox and PlayStation could do the same thing. They will turn an eye to, like, they will go completely blind because it's just hate towards Nintendo. It's just that, in my opinion. It's just hate towards.
That's all it is.
Yeah. It's there's nothing. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, I have so many people that come up to me and they're like, "Oh man, why would I play Nintendo? It's for kids." And I'm like, "Are you fucking 12? You're a 30-year-old man that probably lives in your mom's basement, and you're telling me this? Like, man, let me play what I want. Like, just let me play what I want. Let me enjoy what I want."
Yeah, and mixed with the hate, along like people saying that the Switch 2 has no games, I fail to see that.
No, it's simply not
it's
true.
It's just so not true.
No,
it's just not true. When you look at PlayStation themselves, like Sony themselves, in this calendar year of 2025,
what did
they basically
release?
had like 2 games: Ghost of Yotei, which is coming out soon, and like Death Stranding 2. But guess what? Death Stranding 2 isn't their game, and I guarantee
It's
that
on
that's going to end
PC.
up on Xbox.
Is it on
Yeah,
PC?
I think it is.
It's
So
not exclusive.
guess what? They have nothing.
Yeah.
They have nothing coming out, and Nintendo is pumping out
No, but
tons of games for their console. And people just can't accept, even Nintendo fans, because they're also brutal. They'll call a presentation mid because there's no 3D Zelda. There could be a 3D Zelda, a 3D Mario, a new Pikmin, new Kirby, new Pokemon game all in a presentation, and someone would still go, "Well, where was, the new Star Fox?
yeah.
Where was the new
No, someone will just say
F-Zero?"
straight up L Direct.
Yeah,
They will just say
and
L
they
Direct.
just
I'm like,
yeah, it's like I don't know what you're looking for. People, they'll find anything at this point to just be angry about, and I've just accepted that these people clearly just don't like video games, and they're probably
No.
not buying video games.
Yeah.
They're just complaining online because that's all they want to do. They don't care about buying games. They don't care about video games in general or the
Yeah.
hobby. They just complain for the sake of complaining.
I think too I think there's the sheep mentality too. Right now it's so trendy to hate on Nintendo that people would rather, they don't want to be left out. They don't want to be the person that says, "Oh, I like Nintendo. I like my Mario games." So they'd rather just shit online on Nintendo just to be cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Why is it cool to hate on Nintendo? Like, how does that make sense? It's a freaking video game company. Who cares? Like, I just don't understand. They'd rather just do that than admit the fact that they like Nintendo.
Well, the thing is too, like when they go like, "I'm gonna vote with my wallet," it's like you were never gonna buy this game in the first place.
Never.
And that's fine. You can vote with your wallet. Don't buy it. I think if someone wants to spend that much money on a game, they want to buy Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, that's up to them.
Yeah.
That's up to them, And it's like, well, that's part of the problem. It's like, well, unfortunately, that's just how the world is. I know that's sort of a bleak way of looking at it.
But no, but it's true.
It is what it is.
Like, you can't stop people from buying the game. Nintendo is never going to change on that regard. They've done it multiple times again over the years. Like, why would it change?
Yeah.
It's not like
just think
it's not like it's blasphemy. Like, it's not like they're re-releasing Super Mario Galaxy 2 for $100. I would not buy it. I'd be like, dude, like, I'm sorry, but
yeah, of course.
They're giving us 2 legendary games for $100.
Yeah.
I don't see.
No one is forcing you to buy anything.
No. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Like, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
No one is forcing you to buy a Switch 2. No one is forcing you to buy anything. And this idea that I've seen people be like, well, Nintendo has always been the cheap console.
And?
No, they haven't.
No,
they haven't. Their games have always been full price. Their games have always been full price. The only thing I'm willing to give you like any kind of credence on, they don't really do the Nintendo Select.
True.
Fine. But guess what? Their consoles were fairly pricey at the beginning. Look at the Wii U, look at the 3DS, just a generation prior.
Yeah.
Those consoles were expensive when they came out. Like, and the games were full priced games. You just didn't notice it because you were a kid.
Yeah. And
right? You just didn't.
Yeah, exactly. The problem too with that is, what was my point? I completely forgot it. But Nintendo. Okay, yeah, I got it. People always complained that Nintendo was a generation or two behind, but now that they're basically not even a generation behind on their hardware, people are complaining because it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I know,
you've asked for it. You've asked for Nintendo to step up and be like, okay, we're the big dogs now. We can run Final Fantasy VII Remake. We can run Elden Ring, even though they can't really. We can run those big games. Portably, by the way. Do I have to remind everyone that it's a portable console and people compared it to the fucking PS5? Like, this, I can't believe. This is one of the point that annoys me the most online. People are like, oh man, the PS5 is more expensive. It's more powerful, and it's more expensive too. Like, I just don't understand.
And it's a stationary console. It has to be tied to like a monitor or tied to a TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a portable console that do 120 FPS on the go.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper than any other console that does 120 FPS on the go. Every handheld PC, every...
Yeah, if you want that ROG Ally Xbox, you go and enjoy spending $1,000.
$1,000, yeah, it's $1,000. Which is probably gonna run the games less good than the Switch 2 anyway.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be more bulky, less battery life, overheats in your end. Yes, you have more options, but still, like, it's not like that's what annoys me the most. Like, people are just, they'd rather be a sheep than think for themselves, and it pisses me off. Me like. Anyway.
Yeah, I was surprised, like, just about the reception of this Direct. I get it was an hour long, so I think people just thought it would just be like
legendary,
loaded with stuff. But I thought there was a lot of stuff. There's a ton of games that I'm buying and I'm going to enjoy in this Direct that they showed off.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get to everything, because there was that crazy.
Yeah,
but I've seen people, even like Nintendo pages, just be like, yeah, that was like a C- or D Direct, and I was like, I don't know.
That was A Direct for me. Like,
yeah, same for me. I thought it was like an A. If we were doing the boom meter, I thought it was like a
4.5.
4 booms out of 5.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was really good. There was a lot of updates to things that I wanted to see, and a lot of new games coming out for the spring.
It's exactly what we wanted. Like, it's all we've asked for the past months since the Switch was released. That's all we talked about in our previous episodes. Like, why wouldn't we be happy?
You gotta remember too, like, Nintendo traditionally has a Direct in February, June, and September.
Yeah.
So you gotta think, okay, this is up until, let's say the next Direct is in February. The next games coming out are, Pokemon Legends ZA, Hyrule Warriors, Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders, Mario Tennis Fever. We have Galaxy 1 and 2 coming out, and that'll take us basically to February at that point, where we anticipate another Direct. That's like 6 games in the span of about 4 or 5 months.
Nintendo title. It's not only like, I consider those games to be more than games. They are like top tier games.
Yeah.
AAA Nintendo titles. Exclusive to the Nintendo Switch family of systems. Like, what else do you want more?
If that's not enough to carry you till the next Direct in February, which usually happens, then I don't know what to tell you. That's a lot.
No, but you're just delusional at that point. Like, you just want to hate Nintendo for no reason. Like, you have no reason to hate Nintendo. You, like...
Yeah.
I believe in free speech. You are clearly wrong. Like...
Yeah, I just don't get it. So, I think you and I both really like this Direct. Seems like apparently we're in the minority. Said it was mid or just You and I think both agree that this was pretty good. There's a lot to play.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of fun stuff coming on the horizon. So if these games don't do it for you, just wait until February, I guess. But there's going to be like 6 fun games that you're missing out on.
Yeah, that you're missing out, and you're going to get spoiled on TikTok.
Yeah. So we'll check back on you in February when there's a potential new one. So, but yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct, fully loaded. I thought there was quite a bit of information. I think it's going to be interesting to see how these next games do coming up here in a little bit. So before we sign off, Ben, are you working on anything fun? I know you had a lot of projects still in the works. Hopefully Silksong, now that it's over, you'll be tackling some other stuff here.
I will be doing a couple of Silksong short. I have a couple of ideas. The thing is, I got super sick in between the 2 episodes. It's not released yet, but I got super sick, so I had to take a pause on content. But no, I'm still working on my big video. I was so busy and sick that I couldn't do anything about it. I'm doing good progress. I have a couple. I'm changing my formula of shorts too, so I'm making like kind of like new types of shorts. Kind of. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know, but no, nothing in like. I'm working on the same thing. Are you working on things, Juice, these days?
Very busy, but I did get some Switch 2 games, so I'm going to be playing through some stuff and reporting back with my how I feel about certain things. On our next episode, we kind of get to talk more about game key cards and stuff in certain AAA games because I got a that I so yeah, we'll be looking at that in the future on our next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So, fun Nintendo Direct in my opinion. I'm sorry if you didn't like it, but there's always the next one.
There's always the next one. And you're going to complain again, we know.
And you're going to be angry about that one.
Yeah.
So but that'll do it up for here at No Continues. You can check us out on TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, and we will see you guys on the next episode.
Bye-bye.